Hey, all Maria, come again. I am really running out of time today, so we'll see if we can get something useful going on here. I kind of doubt it. I have not had a lot of luck. I tried to record on the way home from work and pressed play or pressed record as I was leaving the parking lot, and then talked the whole way my whole drive home, which is like 10 to 15 minutes depending on traffic, and got home, looked at my phone. It had paused after 6 seconds automatically for some reason. That was a big bummer. It's like, no, I just did a whole thing. Why? And then I just have not. My brain is mush today. It's been a really busy week at work. Just gonna stay busy for the next, month or so, realistically, so I'm a little frustrated by that, but what do you do? Just gotta keep moving and keep going. Yeah. I don't have a lot to say today. Like I said, my brain is kind of mush. I don't really want to complain about work, even though it is very complainable right now. That's not the right word. Complain-worthy? I don't know. It is worth complaining about right now, but no one likes that. You don't want to sit here and listen to me complain about work. Blah. Everyone can do that. Blah. And it just won't make sense to a lot of you because you don't know how my work works or what I do or whatever. And I don't want you to have to know. It's fine. Ah. But yeah. Other than that, the only other thing that I can really think of to talk about at all would be current events, and I don't really want to talk about that, so. The world is crappy. Everything sucks. Whoa. There you go. So much for hoping 2026 would be better. So far, we are 7 days in. Not much better. Actually, kind of more insane than I expected. We are a week into the new year, and so much has happened already. That is bad, in my opinion. Disagree with me if you want. I think it's bad. So, it's just wild, and I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't even know, how to have hope. But, hey, here we are. Trying. Struggling. Working on it. Whatever. It is interesting. Yeah. I just hope that once work slows down, I keep saying that, it's never going to slow down. This is just how it's going to be. And I need to either accept that or... I have to accept it because I have to do it because I can't just quit because I need a job to pay my bills. So, I have to accept it. There's no way around it. But I either have to just accept it and live with it or keep applying for other things, and I just don't know what else to apply for or how to do things or whatever. I don't know what the right option is in life right now. Not that there is a quote-unquote right option, but I want there to be a least terrible option in life. And I don't know that I have found it yet, and I am not sure what it is or how to find it. Yeah. Lots of issues. I'm getting a little existential, so I think we'll put this recording in that playlist if I can get this recording done. But yeah. What existential thing could I talk about? I guess, I've talked about this in another recording, but it was, an old recording. What was that sentence? Wow. So I talked about this in a previous recording, but a little bit, but I think part of the reason I'm struggling so hard with what is the right choice is that any dream jobs I may have had as a child or even when I was a younger adult didn't seem practical to me, so I did not pursue them, even though I probably should have, because they would have been... I think I would be happier if I had, like, pursued music, for example. I was really good at music, and I mean, I still am theoretically good. I just don't practice ever. And I could work on that, but, you know, I was really good at music when I was younger, when I was growing up. Um, I don't know if I mentioned this, but, like, I was learning violin in elementary school, and, someone in the symphony in my hometown, so, like, a professional, heard me play at, like, a recital or something, and thought I had a lot of talent and a lot of potential, so they gifted me a better violin than the one I had. I think I was probably renting one. I was really young, so it's hard for me to remember, but I'm pretty sure we were, like, renting a violin, and this person gifted me a fairly good quality violin that I think I still have. I haven't used it in a while, but I do have two violins, and I think that one was the one that was, like, the one I don't use is the one that was gifted to me. So, I mean, that's an indication of how good I was, quote-unquote good as a child can be. I did not keep playing violin when I got to high school because I wanted to focus on band, and we didn't have an orchestra in my high school, so I couldn't play violin in school. I did still play violin for pit orchestra, but I didn't, like, take lessons anymore in high school. I really should have. I should have kept doing that. I kind of wish my parents had forced me to, but they didn't. What was the other thing? So, and then another example is that, like, in middle school, for the first year of middle school, I played alto saxophone in band because I had access to an alto saxophone that we didn't have to rent or buy or whatever. It was just, like, free. One of my cousins had an alto saxophone, and I borrowed that, basically. But I was really bored playing alto saxophone, so I asked my band director at the end of, it was 6th grade, actually. At the end of 6th grade, I asked our band director, what do we need more of in band next year? What instrument do we need more of, basically? And he said that we could really use more trombones, was one of the ones he said. And so I learned how to play trombone. I started taking trombone lessons. And in 7th grade, I was playing trombone, and I tried out for the all-state band. And I had been playing trombone for like 6 months or something like that at the time. And tried out for the all-state band, and I got into the all-state band, and I was 5th chair out of 9 trombones. So, not last. And an 8th grader from my school was 4th chair. So, I was, like, on par with someone who had been playing trombone for a couple of years already, and was one of the better trombonists in our band, at least. So, like, pretty good. And yeah. And then after that, I didn't try out for All-State in 8th grade for some reason. I don't remember why. But, I started, like, we needed a bass trombonist, so I was like, hey, I'll do that, and I started playing bass trombone in both concert band and jazz band. I played trombone, like, regular trombone and bass trombone in jazz band. Pretty much exclusively bass trombone in concert band. And then, like I said, for pit orchestra, which we only did, like, one musical a year at my high school, so, that was not very long. And pit orchestra was, like, an extracurricular. It was not a class or anything like that. So, yeah, that was, like, after school or whatever. And for that, I did violin. But otherwise, it was trombone and bass trombone pretty much exclusively after that. And I still have a trombone that I never play. I at least have played my violin a few times. in the past couple of years, but I have not played my trombone since high school, probably. I think I did like once in undergrad, but whew, yeah, have not done that in a long time. So, and then this year, as like we get for work, for they had like a health initiative kind of thing, and we got like rewards from that. And with my points from those rewards, I got a keyboard that I have not, like an electronic keyboard that I have not actually taken out of the box yet. To be, like, in my defense, I just got that, like, a week ago. So, I haven't had a lot of time to even look at it or think about looking at it. I do want to try and take that out this weekend, and maybe I will try and come up with some music to add to my recordings or my channel or whatever. I don't know. That's just an idea. But anyway, my whole point to talking about this, I get off on tangents and ramble a lot. I apologize. My whole point to talking about this was to say that I was really good at music growing up, and I could probably still be good. I just would need to, like, actually spend time on it and devote time on it, or devote time to it and practice and stuff. It's very hard for me, personally, to, like, practice things or work on something without, like, a goal in mind, so I would need to come up with a goal and then work on that. So, I don't know. Like, I will have to, basically, if that is something I want to, like, get back into, it is too hard for me to just do music as, like, a personal hobby that I don't share with anyone else. I would need to, like, come up with a performance or something to do, so that I could share it with people, so that I have a reason to practice and a reason to work on it. Not to say that I don't like doing it, because I do. It's just, I need a goal, I need a focus, I need something in mind a reason to be doing something. And just to be, like, I don't know if it's a millennial thing or what, but just doing something to do something is really, really hard for me. Yeah. I don't know. So, that's something I'll have to think about. But anyway, yeah, I do think that is, like, something I probably should have focused my life on, and that music is probably something that I should be doing as a career. I feel like I missed the boat on that. And I would need to get a job that takes less out of me in order to do something with music on the side. Like, I have thought about auditioning for the symphony in the town I live in now. I just don't think I would make it, because I don't feel like I have enough energy at any given time to practice like, I have looked at the audition materials from time to time, and I do not think that I have the mental capacity half the time, like the mental energy to practice it enough to be good at it, to be able to get into the symphony. So, yeah, it's kind of frustrating. I would like to try someday. I just don't know when that will ever happen. I would need a job that's not going to kill my brain so much on a daily basis, and I unfortunately don't have that, so it's a whole thing. But yeah, so do y'all have any regrets in life? Or something? I don't know. I'm trying to force engagement, and that's stupid because it's never going to work, because people will engage if they want to. And I mean, everyone has regrets in life, so that's a stupid question, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are people out there who do not. Maybe that's a better question. Is there anyone out there who doesn't have regrets in life about choices they've made? I'm specifically talking about, like, career choices. So, like, is anyone out there doing their dream job? Or doing something that they don't mind doing, that doesn't make them want to just stay in bed and never wake up every day. That's a little harsh. That's not actually how I feel. I really don't want to go to work most days, but, you know, once I get there, it's not usually not the worst thing ever. I mean, it can be frustrating and stuff, but it's not like the most terrible thing in the world. I don't know. I would just be curious if, like, any of you are doing something you like to do, but yeah. Anyway, maybe I'll share some music at some point. I have, like, I don't know if you call this writing songs, but I have, like, come up with some songs recently that are. I haven't technically written them down, but I have recorded them. And stuff like that. So maybe I'll share some of that at some point in time. If I can, like, if I ever figure out my keyboard, if I ever take it out of the box and figure it out, maybe I will actually write it down and record it and share it with y'all. Share some of that music with y'all. But yeah, anyway, this has been my Riacom just rambling, and this got longer than I planned because I rambled a lot, and now I'm running out of time, so I don't think I'll be able to get it posted tonight, but we'll see. Unless I stay up late, which would be stupid because I haven't slept well this week, but who knows. Anyway, we'll see. It's probably going to be tomorrow, so it'll probably be up on Thursday. Sorry. Anyway, this has been my Riacom rambling about career mistakes and the fact that I should probably be in music because I would probably be happier. But c'est la vie. Anyway, I will try and chat at you again soon, y'all. Bye.